Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy. We are here with a playthrough of Silent Hill 3 on the PS2. Now, we've played Silent Hill 3 on stream before, but we played the HD collection. We didn't play the actual PS2 version. This takes an eternity to load, but I have tested it and it does load. I think this game just hates my PS2's laser. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Look at that. So we've already seen the FMV. This will have different, voices. Also, I need to do something for y'all because I forgot I'm playing a scary game. Yeah, it's not the right one. Elgato. We're gonna get right into it, but I want y'all to be able to see it, so usually turn it up just a hair for them dark spots. Alright. I was not prepared for the stream. I woke up late. I only know this game on easy. I'm not really looking to challenge myself because, to be honest, I'm trying to get this done before work. And I go to work in 3.5 hours. If I was skipping cutscenes, I wouldn't be worried about the time frame at all, but we are watching cutscenes. Alright, we have to go through the nightmare. So yeah, this is played on actual PS2. No emulation for this one. Hey, Carrot. Good morning. I slept in. Oh, why did you? Well, I know you got things going on. Maybe I'm spoiled by the HD collection, but this one doesn't look as good. So, like, if I was speedrunning this, I would just have Heather like fall off a ledge somewhere or something. But we actually don't need to do that. don't think we actually need to do... Oh, no. Yeah, we just have to get on the tracks. We're gonna do the proper ending to the nightmare sequence. And then we'll actually start the game proper. Hey, you know, someone else redeemed the question reward, by the way. You're not the only one. Okay, that looks better.
What a nightmare.
Doesn't have that stupid filter on it. They were just asking how my class was going, because I've been mentioning on stream I've been teaching a class this week.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
Motherfucker, what?
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Carter. I'm a detective.
Detective? Really?
That is a problem.
Well, nice talking to you.
Hold on.
I'm gonna turn the game volume up a little bit.
Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
It's about your birth.
I'm not interested. Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
Like, admittedly, I'm mainly just waiting to hear the voice acting, because this is the original voice acting, and that wasn't in the HD collection. You only got the new voices, which I didn't think were bad, but apparently they get pretty shit on. You boys gotta remember where to go. I pulled up a guide, like, just in case. faster if I can just remember where to go.
Stay back! Get the hell away from me!
She does have a little bit of added spunk to her voice.
What the hell is this thing?
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. Like I said, I'm not trying to have like a real hard time here. Oh, is beginner mode not a thing you need to turn on? So there is a difference between easy and beginner. Damn it. Oh well. This means we'll have to actually do boss fights for like a second. Which is fine. So we got the map. It feels weird on the PS2 controller, even though like I played it on a PS3 controller. Like I feel like she turns a little differently. That's not the bakery. I always go the wrong way, and then I tell myself, go the other way that you normally go, but then I forget what way I normally go. Gotta get that iconic screenshot. It's bread. I'm not really hungry, so I guess I don't need to worry about it. In the fog posting community, that's a really dumb but popular thing that they like to post. I'm surprised they just didn't call it Silent Hill bread posting. So far, I still can't remember where I'm going, but where I haven't played this in months, it's gonna be a little difficult. So we're gonna use these tongs to get a key out. I wasn't expecting her to get hit, but I know I'm gonna take more damage this run than I normally do, just because I'm rusty as all hell. I'm just running around stuff, I'm not shooting anything. So we use the key we just got. About to get used to the oh shit, hold up. Yeah, you raise it, then you put it in place. So it's 5671. Got it. Claudia.
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
I don't get it.
Girl,
What
same.
does she want me to remember?
Why was I thinking the elevator was there? So far, I still remember everything. But it's gonna get fuzzy. I know the hospital's gonna be an absolute fucking mess. I mean, I've really got to take this controller apart and find what that broken piece is. It keeps jamming in my trigger buttons.
Is this a dream? It's gotta be. Not even a kid could believe in this. But when am I going to wake up?
Muscle memory's a hell of a thing. Still doing good. Oh, wait, we gotta turn off the light so that way we can see. Oh, hey, there's a flashlight in here. And also get some bullets. Oh, it's this shit again. Oh, hey, you want to interact with a thing? Or do you want to shoot the dog? You want to shoot the dog. And so that still happens on the PS2 version. Or I guess... Like, when I say it still happens, obviously the PS2 version predates it. My experience on the HD collection. Oh shit, they formed a fucking wall. I wasn't expecting that. So we need to pull down this like ladder thing. We're gonna use the coat hanger we picked up a second ago to pull it down. Oh, girl, you had it. There you go. Hold on. There was a nice silver ring here last time I came. Bummer it's gone, huh? Ah, that's what I was looking for. The walnut. This walnut has the key to us getting out. Muscle memory is failing me. Also, I feel like they're a lot more aggressive than what I'm used to. Like, I think this just unlocks that other door, so you don't get stuck in that hallway if you don't want to. Ah, so dumb. Yeah, we're not gonna get a very good rank, but man, they are body blocking the hell out of these hallways. Alright, let's try it again. There's a whole nother section of this place that I just don't remember how to get to. Oh wait, I think I do, yeah. If this is the restaurant, I know where I'm going. Yeah, it's the restaurant. What's this, barbecue dog? Who the hell makes something like this? Furthermore, who the hell would eat it? Something in the dog's stomach. Gotta cook the key. Sorry, I don't normally read these. I haven't been doing that this playthrough. But some of the stuff I'm hitting is because, like, I'm not intending to hit it. I'm trying to do only, like, the bare minimum to get through. So with the cooked key... That's a wild loading screen. I'm not used to that. We chose to go through the room with these little assholes again. And they are blocking the hell out of the door. Wait, wrong way. Shit. We use the cook key. Oh, we are gonna need this later. Is this already the... Oh, okay. I know this room. We're like halfway through the mall. I think I just passed up some supplies, but whatever. Oh, we're actually a little bit further through the mall. Shit. We're almost done. We just needed this boy right here. This is a walnut cracker. It's like a vice, but there's sort of vice here. But we're going to be using it as a walnut cracker. Let's break it open and... No nut in the walnut shell, just a jewel? Got a moonstone. Oh man. That sound effect's considerably more visceral on this one. Wait, do we go... Hold on, Choto fucking Mate. Yeah, we went to the right one. My muscle memory knows this game better than I know this game. Shit. Oh, we juked it. Alright, we're about to leave the mall. We do have a boss fight on our way out. We should be okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a full story playthrough. We're already so limited on time. So this door requires us to use the moonstone, where you stick it inside the door. And it acts like a key to open the door. So yeah, I might have to play whatever I don't finish tomorrow, because I have a pretty hard cutoff time. Yeah, that filter that was on at the beginning of the game made it look like shit. It looks better now. Easy peasy. Our next thing after this story section is going to be the subway.
What?
Subway doesn't take too
The shopping mall
long. It's
was
probably the
set
shortest
before.
section of the game.
Am I back?
This first day and probably 2 or 3 days I've slept really good. I woke up once to use the bathroom, but other than that, like, I actually got a fair amount of sleep. I think I went to bed at like maybe 9:30. Wait, the burger place isn't around here. What am I doing? This is just the section from the beginning of the game. They reused it. Allie's ice cream. I do want to hop in the Happy Burger though. There's some good in here, including a save point, but I'm mainly interested in a health kit, those bullets, and there's some jerky back here, which apparently on the higher difficulties is really useful. If when the enemies are too aggressive, you can bait them out with jerky.
Heather,
It's you.
what just happened?
You must be one of them.
What did I do? And what do you mean by one of them?
You're in on this with that Claudia, aren't you?
Claudia? What about her? She asked me to find you, that's all.
So you are one of them.
Claudia did all that? Look, I was just hired to find you. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't know anything about this. Why don't you start by telling me what happened here? And that monster. What the hell was that?
I don't know any more than you do. All I know is that things are getting really screwy around here, and I got a weird feeling it's got something to do with me. Maybe you're just an innocent bystander, but I can't feel sorry for you because you dragged me into this. You know, if you hadn't found me...
What are you talking about? What's so special about you anyway?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so confused, would I? But I know there's something. Something I've been running from and forgot for a long time. How did I remember that?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the subway home.
If there's one thing I do appreciate about Silent Hill 3,
Hell if I know.
it has probably the most cohesive story. You don't have to draw as many like parallels. Like Silent Hill 2 like presents cutscenes like this, but like everything is symbolism. Silent Hill 3 I feel doesn't have like as much of it. It's presented a lot more like plainly. Cause I don't have a ticket. Are you sure about that? If I remember right, we pretty much just follow the numbers. We are going to need to make a save here in a moment, because we have a part that is difficult, but not for any good reason. It's difficult because of how the game prioritizes interacting with items versus interacting with enemies. Enemies get the higher priority usually, so they don't let you interact with things or like maneuver your way through the environment. It kind of sucks. Because a big part of playing a game like this is like not engaging the enemies and just running around them. That was a good little stash of stuff. I couldn't really say no to it. There's no autosave on this, so like if I die, I have to start the game all over. That's right, we skip 2 and we go to 3. Or no, we go to 2. We just have to go over here too. I remember we had to cut across. So we use the nutcracker to remove the nuts. Nut. Then we go on here to get the shotgun. And there's some ammo down here at the end for it. That'll be helpful for boss fights. But oh wait, there's a giant cancer enemy. I can't remember if we go up the steps or if we go around. I actually think we do go around it, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there's gonna be little things like this that I'll forget, unfortunately. Your boy needs a save point bad. And you go to Bergen. Bergen. I guess we're just gonna do it live. I didn't catch that save point. So the thing that's hard about this part is you have to jump down, and the way to trigger the train is to try to interact with the door. And then you have to get on the platform, but fuck, we're dead. We're dead. God damn it. Heather, get on the fucking platform! Did we make it? I hate that part. That part is hard for no good fucking reason. It's a part where you literally have to fight the controls. I got a little mad. Oh yeah, worst sound effect in the game, though strangely not as bad in the regular game. This shit is absolutely piercing on the HD version. I fucking hate it. It still is a little too high pitched for me, but like a lot more tolerable. And that's the only time they use it the whole game, is like in that section. Oh, man. I can tell you, I've gotten mad at that part so many times. And I've died there more than I care to admit. Because she won't get on the platform. She's too worried about the damn dogs. So we're going to do our first save. I've seen this pattern somewhere, and not just now either. A long time ago. When was it? And where? And why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember it? What? Oh, that's just how it checks it. As our official time is 17 minutes and 17 seconds. We've been playing for a lot longer than that, but yay cutscenes. So this one we have to get to the front of the train, and we might have to dodge things, or just get stopped. It was in the way. We should have tons of ammo, because I really haven't shot anything unless I absolutely had to. So normally I think you fight a giant cancer enemy there, but where we're on the easier difficulty, then they just don't put it there. And just pretty much bolt right through the train. I think this is the front. You can tell it's got that longer load. Though this is a really long load. Oh boy. That took forever! Jeez. Whatever, we're through it. Yeah, this game loads like shit on my PS2. That makes me think that my other copy might not be bad. I did resurface the disc anyways. Yeah, we got the map. And a mall. Should have not. Oh, I forgot to change the damn game we're playing. Shit. Well, hey, the last game I streamed was Yakuza 6. Maybe during one of the cutscenes I'll change it. But I have to like build it. I completely forgot to do that. I think we get a pretty significant cutscene coming up here. Well, no, we have to go through the entire Hilltop Center. My muscle memory is like, you need to go right. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember why. I think we go number 2 here first, then number 1. Because we have to get fuel. And we get it from this. So what we're doing is we're filling this wine bottle with kerosene. And so that way we can use this kerosene pump in this room. So we put kerosene in the fuel tank. Alright, the button's over here. Looks like a hoist on off switch. We can throw the switch. This will drain out the next area so we can go through it. So I could be able to get down there now if I can stand the smell that is. I didn't mean to skip through the first one. It's pretty sensitive. How useful the L2 button is for fixing the camera. Like you can keep a more tactical view while you're playing. So keep an eye on that water whenever we run over a bridge. Like any bridge. This is muscle memory again. I couldn't remember which way to go, but then like I just instinctively started running this way. Like now I pretty much remember where I'm going, but so we're about to run over another bridge. What's that? The hairdryer is the big thing, but there's also an ampule in here. That's a full heal. It's gone. What was that? I made this girl jump in the sewer for literally no fucking reason. The security monitor, I can't see anything because it looks like it's broken. Danger, keep out. This is probably paste on that door there. I can see where it fell off. I think it was, oh no, I knew there was something I wanted to pick up in here. It's a health drink. Hi Mose. This game doesn't have frequent cutscenes for me to view, so you can do this. Come on. Come on. Hi. I mean, it does, but usually only at like the beginning, maybe one in the middle and the end of a section. So we need to use the hairdryer on this outlet because there's a thing in the water that we need to kill. That'll kill us. It's that thing that we saw earlier. Hi. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing? You could have hung out with me all day. You chose to not do that. Instead, you're now wanting to while I'm streaming. Fussy butt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we do. If I remember right, we cut across and then just go up this way. I think that's where we go. Sewers. This is the construction site, which only takes a couple minutes to get through. Oh, she went to go lay on the bed, I guess. I knew these were coming up, but I forgot exactly where they were. I think we... God, what floor do we head up to? I think it's the 5th floor. This bathroom was like fully modeled for some reason, and they're like, you don't need anything from it. Yeah, we're gonna get the suppressor too. So this is thought to be a Metal Gear Solid reference. Oh, come on. You break the wall, and there's a dude in there with a silencer. And with that, for Secret Agent Heather, a filthy mattress. When you drop it into the hole. So she eats the mattress down there, and then herself. She's like, yeah, she'd have no problem jumping down there. No, this is... Normally I can outrun him, but I got confused there for a second. I couldn't remember what way to go. My muscle memory failed me on that one. There's nothing of value in that office. I'm a little fuzzy on the steps here. Fuck you. This happens all the time. I just want to go in a door. Just wanted to go in the door. I think we head down to the 3rd floor. Oh no, we go up to the 5th. We're on the 3rd. This is where I first pulled up directions. I was like, okay, I can probably wing it up that point. Katana. I actually don't think this is the katana. I don't know, this is that one of those rooms that they make for no reason. Hold up. I'm going. Why do I feel like I goofed? It's like, I remember this hallway, and there should be a door for me. Ah, that was it. I couldn't see the labeling on the door. Knew I was looking for another KMN Auto Parts store. This is looking me back out towards the emergency staircase. Might need to use the guide. I don't think you ever come in here until later. Oh yeah, now I'm starting to have all sorts of doubt. I think this is the side path to the katana. Katana. Wait, no. Which they recommend to get. Yeah, this is the katana. Only the best melee weapon in the game. Without, like, beating the game. So, hey, we got that, I guess. That's what I was going for, but I'll take it. I usually don't get the katana when I do runs. I think I make fucked up here, because this just took me back to the gallery. So after exiting the gallery, go through the door in front of you. And go right around 2 corners. So 1, 2. And enter the first room on your left. I thought this one was locked. I don't know, but okay. I have my bearings. So we get a jack. And then we head back down to the 3rd floor, which we can just pop in here really quick to do. I used to know this one pretty good and didn't really need a guide or anything, but now I have the dumb. If I remember right, you head straight ahead on this one. Yeah. Because we don't need the screwdriver to open that up. There, we're good. So now, elevator coon. We have to use the jack to open up the elevator doors. Then we're going to use the rope to rappel down. I use the rope. Use the rope to get downstairs. Why, yes, I will. Enter the west room. So we're only about the halfway point of this place because it's going to change on us. Go through a bathroom. Ooh, actually got a second on this one.
I knew it.
invaded by the other world, by a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life.
Oh no, not again. Did she do this too?
Oh, you know what? Hold up. Sorry, I'm trying to get at least part of this ready. I still have another half to do, but we're actually going to get a cutscene here in just a moment. As I need to change it from saying Yakuza 6 down at the bottom, but I forgot to actually make this part. So I had to like make it live. We got a pretty significant cutscene. So, Carrot, I know you've seen the Silent Hill 2 movie. There's a character from that movie coming up, though he's pretty different. Find the Holy One, kill her. That's me. Who could have taken this photo? That's really creepy.
That's what you're called now, isn't it?
And who are you?
The name's Vincent. Don't forget it, okay? I'm on your side.
So you say. But how do I know you're not with her?
Her? You mean Claudia? Please don't lump me together with her. She was totally brainwashed by that crazy old hag. Well, I guess crazy old hag is a bit harsh. She is your mother, after all.
My mother? What do you mean?
You don't remember? So Harry didn't tell you anything. I guess he hid the truth to keep you on his side, eh? That figures. He's a pretty sneaky guy.
Don't
There
talk
we
about
go,
my
fixed
dad
it.
like that!
Sorry. I apologize. Please, calm down.
How do you know my father anyway?
I know everything. I know about your past, too.
Then tell me what's going on.
I don't think the
You don't
voice
know
is that
even
different.
that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
Not yet. Why not enjoy yourself a bit longer?
Enjoy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Does this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me, all right. I find it most fascinating. Wait! I'm not finished talking!
I knew you were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you, too.
All sorts of medical supplies, but we also got a puzzle thing. This junior high school chemistry book here. When you pour diluted hydrogen peroxide onto manganese dioxide, oxygen is produced. Although oxygen will not burn on its own, it will help other things to burn. Oxygen is also formed when the disinfectant oxidol is poured onto grated vegetables or liver. That's important for in a little bit. We'll also do another save. It's like a magic circle I remember reading about in a book on black magic. Does it seem so familiar because I read about it in that book? No, that's not it. It's not the book. It's from the altar. Altar? What am I thinking? Should want back in like 2 seconds. I can feel it. Oh! I can feel it. Oh shit, I did not remember where to go. Like at all. Can we take the elevator? Go to first floor. I knew this by heart at one point, but I've forgotten. I haven't played it in months. Books lying here. Looks like a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster, and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take that! Their swords clashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. The book's torn, the rest is missing. I remember reading this a long time ago. I think I borrowed it from someone. I don't remember how it ended though. Didn't I read the story through to the end? So yeah, we have to get this monster out of the way, essentially. That's muscle memory taking me there. Yeah, I think this is where we get the pork. Or the pork liver, rather. For some reason, the only thing in the fridge is liver. I hope it's not rotten. I got pork liver. And so, we need matches. That'll help get us out of here. There's other little things we need, but that's one of the big puzzles solved. So that's locked. Oh. We're on 5th floor. That's why it's not working. Hey, 2 new matchings for Echo Knight PS1. Watch them get even more expensive. Oh, well, Japanese copies. Pretty good. But it was the same deal with Clock Tower. Like, if I wanted the Japanese Clock Tower games, cheap. Super cheap, super easy to get. The US versions were a lot harder. I mean, they were still easy to get, like... Like, in terms of, like, finding someone who was selling it, but, like, finding someone who was selling it at a price that I could agree with. That was the true... Alright, we got everything we need for the gallery puzzle. Hey, look, it's Jacob's Ladder. That reference to that. Apparently. I've actually never seen it. I want to, though. So for one of the more awkward combinations here in the game, we have a bucket. We have to combine the oxidol, the pork liver, and the matches. So we put the liver in there, we pour oxidol on it, and then we set it on fire with the matches. And the whole point is to burn this painting. And there's someone selling the disc for $65. But if I'm gonna buy a retro game, I want the case. Oh look, it's cut up pictures of Lisa Garland. What might this be? The rest of the fairy tale I read earlier? The priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates. But when she saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. Shut up, you. I'm gonna eat you. The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said, but she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. It's wrong to eat people, you know. The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. It's important to read the story, because reading the story is what makes that monster go away. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get, like, bodied on that one. We've got so much healing and shit. Like, we've done a good job stocking up, stonking up. For this one, we need a silver coin. The solution is right here in this room. We use it in this vending machine. A life insurance key. So we're going back down to the first floor. The end of that fairy tale. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them and, granting their wishes, healed the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very, very kind, she felt sad about this task, but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work. Arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui ego eris. Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry, and then died and vanished. Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they all lived happily ever after.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing. What was that?
So all the monsters are gone. I think I did skip out on a room. We're done with the office building. Lots of cutscenes coming up. Lots of cutscenes. We do have a boss fight kind of interweaved in the middle of them. A little bit of gameplay, but we're gonna be busy for a little bit. I might get a drink when we get to the really long set of cutscenes coming up soon. Ooh. You can't do a posture check in the stretch. That waste your points. If you do a stretch, I'm gonna automatically do a posture check as I sit back down. Wait, hold up. I didn't get to do this. The mailbox is empty. No, damn it, there's supposed to be stuff there. Alright. Damn it, I had stuff I wanted to do during this cutscene. Stretching was not technically one of them.
Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad?
Alright, we're all stretched. We gotta handle this boss fight, and then afterwards, when we get in the car with Douglas, I'm gonna get a drink. I do not think I can beat the game in 2 hours, like real world time, like if I'm watching cutscenes and actually reading stuff out loud. That takes a while. I'm fine with it if we have to run it into tomorrow. So let's just say we're gonna cut the stream at about an hour and a half and finish wherever we need to finish tomorrow.
do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand
Not.
why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well.
Weird time to do that, but
Love
okay.
a god, and build an eternal paradise.
I wouldn't nut for Claudia, and Heather's underage. Yeah, there's nobody in this game I nut for.
He's the one who killed your father.
We sent for Heather's happiness, but
I
that's about
gave
it.
the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting
Not.
where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
Are you nutting for the monster?
How you doing?
Kick him while he's down.
Not.
You know, there's other ways to burn points. But hey, if you're having fun with it. This is a really sad cutscene that you're doing this during. She just found out her dad died.
Don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead!
Not.
He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you,
Sorry.
then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will. Is he okay?
If anything, the appropriate sound you could have played was the assassin one.
What can I do?
Because he did get assassinated.
There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
But I like nut. That's fair.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When
What
I
up,
find
Migs?
her,
How you doing, man?
I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I've already
going to
kind of
do.
concluded that we're not going to be able to finish this before I
None of your business.
have to go to work.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
hold off on the hydrates for a sec, only because I need to get more water.
Far to walk.
I'm gonna do that when we get in this next
I'm
cutscene.
partly responsible for this. I'll bring the car around back. Come by and we'll finish saying goodbye.
We're riding just fine.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna
Different
try.
Konami game. I'm not gonna worry about the stun gun, I don't think. Like, it's pointless to have it. Even though I have a Silent Hill 2 save, she didn't comment about letters from dead wives. Alright. I'll be right back, but
Vincent,
we're gonna let these play out.
he's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it. Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
You've been there?
once, on a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
I'm back.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
I'll say, here in the original voice acting,
So it
like,
worked.
I don't see why people were as upset as they were about the new ones. Like, yeah, it sucked that they had to do it. Because, like, this isn't bad
You
voice
see,
acting at all,
that
but
girl had special
I'm not
powers.
so attached to it.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that God was killed by a single person. My father.
I've never played. Like, I've played the HD collection many times, but I always choose the original voices for that
By a
one.
human being.
Because if it's available and they can use it, then why change it?
Trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms.
She's going over the end of Silent Hill 1 right now.
Before she died, she gave the baby to my father.
I would hope that video game companies have kind of wisened up to how to do contracts for voice work to include the possibility of
What I was.
future releases as well.
It was so sudden.
Like re-releases down the road and stuff. Because I mean, back during the PS2 era, like, you just don't really, you didn't really think of stuff like that. You're gonna have
I never
to.
had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Like, I think Heather's voice actress is a little better in this one. The rest, I could give or take either voice. I think hers is a little better.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital. Got the map, right?
Yeah,
Gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I've never seen nothing like this. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
Alright, we haven't saved in a little bit. I saw what you redeemed in it. It brought me joy. I'm also saving somewhat frequently in case something goes wrong with this, because like this playthrough is me testing out this disc on my PS2. We ran into one. We've had actually two really long loads at the very beginning, and then as we were getting off the subway. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, whoa, oh. I guess. So, fun fact between Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3, this is fairly common knowledge, but they had to fix. Do you see where it says Brookhaven Hospital there at the very top? They had to fix that because it said Brookhaven Hospital in Silent Hill 2. So they had to go and fix that for this release. Like to have a map just in case. Katana. Alchemia Hospitals. It's, if I recall, in like the southeastern part of town. I'm thinking like in like the southeastern like section of town. It's not the most southeast thing, but it's southeast enough. So that one we could have deduced from the paper, but we already know it. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. M1, M2, M3, M4. Stupid sexy nurses. Hold on to 9. Attaché case is locked. We got an instant camera. What sound? The squishy sound or the alarm? Or are you talking about my phone alarm? Because it's going to go off again at 8:45. Those are the first one's like, oh, whoa, you king, you absolute gentleman. You should consider getting out of bed at your earliest convenience. Whereas the other one is like, the second alarm is get your stupid shit out of bed. So C4, yeah. Wait, we didn't get the fuck. Hold on, we messed up. Yeah, it's mine too. Though I do have the Gate of Steiner as one. We fucked up horribly. Mose, you had like 10 minutes of cutscenes that you could have done this during, and you picked when I'm not gonna have a cutscene for a hot minute. You can hang out there. I forgot to get the nail polish. That felt weird running right to M4, but I wasn't sure why. She's like a little monster. I'll try to get her in the elevator, since that doesn't require too much. Thank goodness I have long cables. Yeah, let's try this again. I'll try to keep an eye and warn y'all when that alarm's about to go off. So there's a key stuck to this wall, and we need to use nail polish remover to remove the adhesive around it. And then we got the stairwell key. Going down to the basement. So there's a code written behind this, but we can't see it, so we're going to use the camera to take a picture of the code. I've done this way too much in real life to like see where I drop something if I can't get a good look at it myself. 7295.
Hello?
Claudia,
No, I'm not.
don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. What a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
Oh, you're not?
Claudia,
Damn, the numbers are right next
My
to each
name
other.
is Heather. Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her, I'm...
Assassin!
The hatred
What?
behind your words. The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I probably should turn that flashlight off since there's so many like
She...
front views of Heather during
She
this.
killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here, and I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself, but the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
A seal?
The seal of Metatron.
The end of the hall on the second floor.
She had a gun. We're gonna take a really quick detour for some submachine gun ammo. Okay, this is the roof. It's a little dangerous to get, but why not? About 19 minutes until my next alarm. All we have to do is that. The hospital coming up is probably the part that I've been worried the most about forgetting how to get through it. So this picture, this one doesn't make my head hurt when I look at it. If I know this one, it must be.
Still has an unusually high beat. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Why? What is keeping that child alive?
The hell? Was I daydreaming? No, it's more like watching a video in a dark room. The nurse. I know her. Lisa, who was so heavenly towards me in that hellish hospital room. She did get a little weird, though. This is probably one of my favorite rooms in the game. Oh man, but that Lisa Garland body-ish thing. Like, I don't think it's supposed to, like, be her, but I think it's supposed to represent her. Okay, so this looks just as wild as, it's just as wild as before. I don't remember where to go. I was just kidding. Oh yeah, this is that cool room. We're just gonna hang out in here for a minute. So you can see the rooms like getting this blood splatter growing. And if you hang out, you can also see us in the mirror. We are absolutely covered in blood. Yet, it doesn't actually match what we look like. You'll notice that Heather's the only one changing in the mirror, but the environment's changing on our side. And eventually, she stops moving with the mirror. And the room becomes consumed. But anyways, apparently, I'm supposed to do this. And then head down to 2F. They're probably one of the more annoying enemies to me. I have such a hard time with them. why it wasn't letting me unlock that. Unless you have to unlock it from the outside. But whatever. I don't really care either way. Got the cremated key. Got about 55 minutes or so left to stream. I'll push us as far as we can get, but with the cutscenes and like reading things out loud, I don't know if we're gonna finish the game. If we weren't doing those things, I think we could do it. Oh, it's all the way at the end. You pretty much have to use a map during this part. Unless you just know it that well that you can't see any of the doors. So we had to sacrifice blood for the altar. We're also going to do another save. The blood opens up a path in the middle of the floor, inexplicably. If you look closely, which granted you won't be able to see it again, but you can see Leonard standing behind the rubble.
Heather?
Yeah? Leonard, where are you?
Thank you. Now I can finally leave here. Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over. Well, I guess it's time to...
Yeah, you can see him back there. There was one more view.
Mankind. Ha. Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise.
To
Don't you think
paradise.
so?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and think whatever you want.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other. I thought you were a normal person.
trick me so you can run off with my seal, eh? Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone. What is this seal thing anyway?
Don't play innocent. You can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
It's the melted plastic man from Action Team Now. Or Action League Go, rather. Excuse me.
Or a mental case?
Action League.
Well, I guess you're not a person anyway.
She won't aim down for some reason. Oh, we kind of brute forced it.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now. I hope Douglas is okay. Huh? What's this?
It's bait.
Why did you send her to my father?
Was that wrong?
It's your fault that he...
Oh, but surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of this world. And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here. You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, and kicked you, and made you cry. The memory of his cruelty is forever burned into my mind.
Yes, yes, and that's why we need God.
What you call faith is nothing more than a child.
Hey, I was able to
crying
mute,
out for love.
catch the alarm.
That's why you're all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
Whoops, got turned around. Wee-oo-wee.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far, but closer than heaven.
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
Wait a minute. I got turned around because I'm trying to. I was trying to turn all my stuff back on and still run. This controller is a little bit more sensitive than my PS3 controller for the analog sticks. Which is weird to think of.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, we're probably gonna keep the shotgun out for the rest of the game at this rate. So I'm sure I have enough ammo to carry me. That's not a souvenir shop. That's a souvenir shop. So I know at least the HD collection has a really bad habit of basically shitting the bed shortly after this. So like you'll run around and you wait for that to fall. So I'm gonna do a save here because I can't tell you the amount of times the game would freeze up on me. Now, this seems to be more stable than the HD collection, which I would hope so, but given its reputation. Also, the date's totally wrong. I need to fix that at some point. At least this tells you how long it's been since I saved system data to this PS2. Oh, shit. Alright. Man, they're really good at, just blocking the way. Please, thank you. I'll find it eventually. There it is. Like, this is where we were at the very beginning. I just always get turned around. So yeah, we head up into the mountain coaster. We gotta turn the ride off. So we use the key to get in. We shut the ride down. I don't remember if there's any, like, yeah, there's stuff in there. Do I need? Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we needed quite a bit of healing. Shit. we were getting a little low there. You need all of it, every bit of it, all the damn healing. Apparently on the harder difficulties you can run off the track, so you actually have to be really careful maneuvering on these. But on easy they put up a wall, an invisible wall, so you don't run off.
to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped.
He's got a very pointy chin.
But
Like, I know that's his beard.
she was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away.
Yeah, and then it switched to Pyramid Head eventually.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him.
But for 3 and 4,
Deceived
definitely Robbie.
Because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser,
For
mother
me.
of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
I pretty much
she will
remember
usher
how to
in
get through this
eternal
place.
paradise.
And really the rest of the
What
game.
kind of place is that?
What kind of place is that?
No hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. Paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand.
Get her. Shoot that bitch. Right in her big nose.
Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
Man, Douglas has this, like, really, like, hinted at backstory that you get almost none of. And it's like, bro, come on. Broski. Brozilla. Brozilla Firefox. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, Douglas makes total sense with most of what he does. Heather's the weird one. Starts talking about gods and paradise and altars and shit. He's just like, what? What do you mean? Paradise? The Borley Haunted Mansion. Yeah, this is where the game usually freezes on me in the HD collection.
Welcome to the
And to be
Borley
fair, common
Haunted
sense ain't so
Mansion.
common as we found out in the
We're so
last
glad
year.
you came. Please come
Hey,
inside
what's up,
and
Whitey? How you
look
doing?
around.
Oh, I like this
When
game
you
pretty
feel
well. I've
you're
played
ready,
through it several
then go
times.
through the door.
I just wanted to check out the PS2 version. So I finally got one that runs on my PS2.
Help! Help! Do you hear
We won't
those
be able to
voices?
finish before work, not with
A
all the
family of
cutscenes.
4 was
So I might have to, like,
sliced into bloody
do a short
pieces in
session
this room.
tomorrow and then get into Yakuza 7.
The cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family?
That's when I get the story.
Because I felt I had to. Anyway, I'm lying.
I'm lying.
It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
Gave in. Yo, Yakuza 6 is pretty fun. That's all 4 it makes.
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you.
I assure you.
There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime.
Come back anytime.
We could come and visit you instead.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
That was supposed to be the exit.
Ah, I'll
But it
buy
seems
that for
no
a
one
high
wants
price.
you. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them.
Fuck. Hold on one sec. Since I adjusted the brightness, I'm thinking we'll turn it down. Because I already adjusted it on, Is that too dark? I feel that is a little too dark. Fuck, why can't I remember where it came from? Here we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn the brightness back up at least some. I was thinking maybe it was a little too bright. But like I adjusted it on the Elgato settings. They're like a happy medium. That was a little too dark. We've only got like about half an hour left to stream or so. I could maybe push it, just depending on where we're at in half an hour, but I have to hard cut off at 10. No way around it. I need a chain. Also need into this office. Oh wait. So we came in from here. I definitely don't remember what room's coming next. I get lost for a second. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember where to go. There's the chain and the red shoe. We'll get the other thing here real soon. Hey, that's fucking awesome. Okay, the store's open now. I think that'll do. Nope, never mind. Let's try this maybe a little bit closer. Man, that'd be so slick if you could do that though. Just so badass. Or you're just so strong that you can rip your clothes off your body, like tear them with one hand and one fluid motion, completely destroy them, but
You're late.
Are you hurt?
Can't move my right leg. It's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What? I don't think one will come. Don't worry.
I'm used to dying.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if
It's one of my favorite songs from Silent Hill 3, but there's so many good ones.
Come on.
This is just one of them.
How powerful could a god from a dump like this be? I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
But anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him.
He sounds like an asshole.
That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help you out.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good-for-nothing. Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Awkward dub time. This is the original dub.
Besides, my dad's not anymore.
I don't know how I feel about it. As people generally prefer this one over the HD collection, but I really don't think the HD collection one's that bad.
What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
So granted, on your first playthrough, you can only get the good ending, regardless, but for subsequent endings, coming back and checking on him is a big gain towards getting the good ending on future playthroughs.
Guess that's the problem with older guys, huh?
With older guy, huh?
I'll handle things.
Oh,
You just rest.
I almost prefer hearing Rio. She haunts me. Bro, Claudia is willing to eat a fetus. Fucking up a man ain't shit for her. Eat a fetus. A very divine one at that. Client Claudia Wolf requests searching for then infant Alyssa Gillespie, kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police. Kidnapped location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article. Alyssa Gillespie, 7, dead in fire. Links to current case to be investigated. Priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? This is another common... Like, I have all this, like, traumatic response from playing the HD collection version of this. So, like, I'm saving way more in the amusement park than I do for, like, the whole game. Because I'm so used to it just fucking freezing on me while I'm doing stuff. There we go. So we have Snow White and Cinderella. I don't know if ever there are photos on the ground. What's this? I think it's just the hints for... Are these photos of those dolls? Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right, but something's wrong. Yeah, because they need stuff. The ultimate being is just a baby fetus god. What if it had been allowed to continue to exist and not turn Claudia into God? Fucking latte. Stun gun batteries. What's this? Yeah, they want the baby to become God. There's a memo pinned. When 13 turns count 4, you'll die from the curse. So 3 shots. Check that one again. So there are copies of it, like loose copies of it, but if I was gonna buy it for myself, I'd want a complete box copy. So that like really jacks up the price. There's a copy on eBay right now for like 60 some odd bucks. That's such a waste. I could probably get by with using the katana here. They're all stopped. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we should just use the katana on those. This is the end of the amusement part after this boss fight. Then we just have the church, and we're done. But the church takes a while, but only because of cutscenes. This is the memory of Alessa boss fight. This is where we find out who killed Laura Palmer. I didn't think Dale was here. It's phase 1. Oh, I already used it all. Shit. Let's use it. Fuck it. Heather makes sword lesbian. Too bad we don't have beat actions. We have one more round. Probably the hardest round, though. Yeah, we ran. That was kind of... Sorry for the view. She won't get out of this inside circle. She's dead. This is Bayonetta. You totally have punched her in the sun by now. Man, I need to go through that again. That way I can play Bayonetta 2. I have it on my Switch. Haven't touched it. We're moving into the final section of the game. I can do 39 minutes and not a minute more. But I don't know if we're going to be done with all the cutscenes and shit. Something written on the door. This road is the gate which leads to the road of paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. You got it. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours. Tranquilo! Look, there's Claudia now. Just ram your katana up her asshole.
It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
They're monsters to you?
But I am
They're
Alyssa.
bread to you? Plot twist had to spend the last 3 minutes going Anakin Skywalker and some kids on an amusement park ride.
Alessa, is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
I do like that she's doing a different voice to be Alessa.
Happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering?
That got lost when they redubbed it.
We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
What's growing within you?
She's gotta take a shit.
You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
That's good.
So I will say we did a better story run through when we played the HD collection because I had a little bit more time. got the Eye of Night tarot card. This is the map. It works. It's not great, but it works. I don't think... Yeah, you can't even go in there, so... So you have to wait for the bloody footprints to finish. This is a picture of an angel flying into the heavens, nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. The girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. Will you move it? Sure. I can't remember if the library is on the first floor or the other floor. I guess we'll find out in a minute. That's on the first floor.
Hiya, Heather.
Hiya, Heather. How you doing?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same
I am your shadow, Snake.
But I'm quite sane.
Liquid.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born.
31 real world minutes before I absolutely have to cut the stream, whether we're mid cutscene or not.
Much too
Which would be unfortunate.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work.
What up, man? How you
I think we
doing?
both
It's
had
good
our
to see
own
you.
interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood and listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine.
Oh, hey, it sucks about COVID, of course, but you get some time to do what you want. It's like a fucking bridge troll.
NANI?!
Nutty. Nanda Kodiwa. Ah, there it is. So we got the Handyman Tarot card. Oh. Oh, there is a thing over here. I always forget about this because you don't have to do this, but I feel it's appropriate. It's a musty diary on the bed. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense even now that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. I've got 26 minutes. Like, I have to like hard cut the stream if we don't finish in 26 minutes. Wait a minute. I do this all the time. I always run by that door. If we were skipping cutscenes, I'd probably be done in like 5 or 10 minutes, but... That's a full tarot card. This book, I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglaophytus, red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. There's nothing of interest there. That's the book from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's that doing here? So let's see if I need to get any, though I think we're pretty good. No, we're not. Shit, I fucked that up. So we need the High Priestess card. Oh. Yeah, we have to get the key from here. I'm in my book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. That was 17 years ago. Looks like Dad wrote this too. There's the key that I was looking for. Hey, my schedule's changing in the middle of February. I'm going to second shift for a little bit. Like, I'll do third shift starting the 15th for that week, but then the 22nd I have to go second shift. Man, people are kind of shit. Oh yeah, the door's here. "20 minutes, including any cutscene time." Shit, that's the wrong room. Very small deviation, but I need every second I can get. Oh, this is where you can get the tape. I'm not worried about it. I'll take the ammo, but I don't care about the tape. That's a really good camera angle with the lantern. Don't do this shit to me. I hate when they do that. This room fucks up when you run through it for this part. Oh, it fucks up out here too. I think this is Claudia's room. I'm hoping this isn't Vincent's. Yeah, I don't care about the rest of it. Like, I'll pick it up, but... To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you're my real sister. Here's to you. Really? He swung in front of him and hit me. Get the fuck out of the way. Ah, yes, because we don't want to use the door. Why would we want to use the door? That's one thing I hate about Silent Hill 3. The X button should not glue onto enemies like that. It keeps you from using items and shit. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember this happening on the HD collection, actually. We're gonna do a quick save. And put this high priestess where she needs to go. I always get turned around even though this is a straight hallway. I have such a hard time following it. The camera angle is just fucking with me. Alright, cutscenes and boss, basically. There's only one more section of non-boss gameplay. I'm just gonna take out the SMG and fucking unload when we get to the boss.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like less than 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
I know there's 2 gameplay segments, but like it's literally just run down a hallway. The other one's eat a thing.
Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
I think we might be okay. I might have to cut it in the credits,
Home.
but I can manage that.
This church is my home. I built it
At the
with
very
my
least, I'll cut the
power.
stream and let the
power of
recording
money
finish,
that you view with such scorn.
if that's the case.
Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Did you kill me? Well. Well. The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
you'll go to hell!
It's got him good.
What did you do?
What does it look like I did, bitch?
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alyssa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a God born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too. Happy ending.
I know simpy for him.
I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Alyssa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. Those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
What?
Pathetic. But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run.
I should be able to get all the gameplay done before I have to go, but I may have to hop off the mic and stuff.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
This is the part where Claudia's like, for me?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
So for this part, while it is very tempting to just straight up murder her ass, you need to use the pendant to actually progress, because it has the Glophatus in it.
What are you doing?
Dad.
Hey, you want to see somebody puke up God?
Yeah.
That's pretty much where I'm at right now. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. For me?
What is this?
It looks like a delectable meal. Claudia, you should totally eat that.
Looks like God didn't make it. Stop!
This is a big old wiggly steak.
Claudia!
For me?
Alessa, you cannot kill God. I will burn God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
Claudia! Claudia!
Wow. Yes. She would have seen Judgment be released, but no, she had to go and speed things up. So this is the last gameplay segment before the boss fight. I don't know. If I had more time, I'd be willing to try it. I do have the save, so maybe. Because it would take me literally like a minute to get to this part from the save, because it's been all cutscenes and shit. Please don't take an eternity to load this game. Okay, we didn't really have to sit and watch her transform and shit. We definitely won't be able to commentate the ending. That's okay. We're just getting all the voices and stuff recorded anyways. So as soon as I kill her, I'm gonna piece off the stream. I'll let it run until 10 o'clock. And then if you want to see the epilogue and the credits, then you'll need to watch it on YouTube. If only I'd started this 20 minutes earlier, but your boy overslept. Come on. I can't remember how to get her to aim in any like sort of different direction. An appropriate solution for this problem. Come on. How are we doing on health? Come on, bitch! Was not anticipating this taking as long at all. Finally. Alright, I'm piecing off. The stream is going to be ending in a minute. Have a good night, y'all. If you want to check out the rest of this, check out the recording on YouTube tomorrow. Have a good night.
you're still alive.
Heather. What, Heather?
Just a joke.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?